What is going on? So, this is my first ever self-edited video. So welcome to, that. This is the lovely game of Timberborn, one of my absolute favorites, and you've probably seen me play it a few times, and unless you're new here, and if you are, welcome. Don't forget to hit the buttons like the subscribe button, and the like button, or the dislike button. I'm not scared of you. So I'm playing on the difficult setting, and we're gonna play on the world's smallest of maps and see if we can conquer it, because I want to make a diorama of beavers and see what we can do with this tiny little map. So what are we gonna call our settlement? Well, you know, we have a theme here of calling it the Chicken Ship, since we are the Nug Nug Navy. We want to instantly pause the game so we can kind of start doing our planning here, and we have this small beautiful river. We have a small metal node up here. We have a little bit of batch of trees. We have some berries to get started, metal up here, and then we have our one mine. We'll probably only need an actual town, maybe, or two. Like one town might do it if we like flatten everything. We'll definitely want a pretty good water reservoir, but first things first is we're going to want to let's get some things planned out. So I'm gonna plan some stuff out, get some layouts going, and do all the fun stuffs. So we just got our first announcement for a dry season coming up, and we do have enough of our dam done to get that done, because I had it very high prioritized because I wasn't messing around with finding out about dry season my first time playing on hard mode. I do have a little village planned out up here. I originally had it all down here, and then I realized that I'm gonna need all the green land I have on this small of a map for farmland, so I just moved it all up there once I had the space cut out of trees for kind of a starting area. And then, you know, don't exactly have a lot of green land to spare right now. You know, we're gonna have some for trees and some for farms, and that's gonna be about it. So, you know, that's what we got. Not a whole lot of space. We're gonna raise the work priority for there. And once that's done, we can lower the work priority for that berry gatherer, and really we can start cutting out those berry fields as long as we're able to plant farm fields over there. Which, let's actually more centralize these farms and kind of pay more attention to where they'll actually be able to reach. So I want to make sure they can reach all the way over to the edge on that left-hand side. Perfection. And raise the priority for working in at least one of them. Water priority for work is going to be the highest. That can be a medium. This can be a medium. As long as we have food and water, everybody will live. And we'll keep letting them build this. See how the drought goes and starts. We have some storage up here, some water storage started. I don't know how much water storage I'll need for my first drought. I'm hoping not too much. I'm hoping that having a dam in place for the first drought will be a good thing. This isn't a lot of water, but it is first drought. But I don't know. We might still die. Alright, well, you know, dangly bits and stuff. We'll come back when dying's happening. I just realized too, coming in a dry season, I'm like fully out of food and water, which is the best thing to see when you're going into your first dry season. I think we'll survive it, but like, I don't know. Drought has started, and I love how on this tiny little map, I would have hit recording if I thought it was gonna be that fast. Like I would have switched over to the like scene to like have the recording here, but it was instant. It was just. It was almost before, it was literally before drought said it had started that this was just, there was no water here. It's very impressive how fast that started. We do have a very small. It is only a 2.9 day drought. I do view that as the silence before the storm, though. But I think we'll be okay, given that we have the dam here for this drought. I think that we will survive that. Let's, I'm gonna raise the priority on at least one of these. Go ahead and switch one of these over to digging, and then, yeah, so I'm thinking also, early game at least, damming up right here and then just turning this whole bottom part down here into a water reservoir and just getting rid of this dam right here. I think that would be a good way to buffer a little bit of water without losing too much space. That'd be a nice idea, a good start. It's one of the ideas I'm toying around with. We'll have to see where we are and what we can do. Range-wise, I think we might be able to do it. I'm not sure. It is kind of messing with my head, the smallness of this map. But I think we'll be able to do it. I think we'll be able to do it. We do have some houses in. We only have 2 homeless beavers left, so when we get the rest of these houses in, we can maybe start having some baby beavers. Yeah. And we have a second gatherer's flag, so we're producing more food, granted not by much, but we are by some. Once we get in farmhouses, we will try to get rid of those completely. So we're on the up and up so far on our tiny map build. What are we going to call this tiny map build? Someone leave a comment on what they think we should name our tiny map build. I need names. We have run into our first problem. We have fully run out of berries, and everybody is hungry. I've not checked yet. Where are we? We're at 60-some%. Some of the berries are getting ready to come back in. We might be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Really. I don't know. I think some of these berries will come back in. I'm thinking that some of these berries will come back in, or we'll get some carrots before people start dying of hunger. At least I hope. I mean, that's the hope. I'm gonna pause that berry collector because we have some job that's not being worked. I don't know what it is. We had somebody that died of old age. Still have 7 empty beds. We did have another baby though. No, it's the same baby. We still had another baby. It's kind of surprising. But yeah, let's hope these crops. Let's hope these crops grow up. Intimidating, mildly, honestly. Intimidating. Oh, Tinjin died of hunger. We lost one of our beavers. We are at like 95% though on some of these berries, and 84% on some of these carrots. I mean, we are right there, guys. You just gotta hold out. You just gotta believe, beavers. You just gotta believe in the power of the carrots. I am gonna go ahead and plant another 5 rows of carrots over here, just to hold us out. I know that later on this is gonna become our trees over here, but for right now, we can't grow trees until we get some science and everything, and we can't do that until we have more beavers. So to have more beavers, we're gonna need more food, clearly. Clearly. So let's plant the food that we need. I was just a little bit late on planting these carrots and stuff to not have beavers die. That is honestly sad. A little disappointing sad. We haven't had anybody else die of hunger yet, which is good, but I think it's probably coming really soon. It's kind of weird that only one died of hunger and it hasn't happened again. Usually when one goes, you... There we are. There we go. Was that... Okay, okay, so we lost Solix, which I thought was... Okay, that's... Jinjin, get over here. Jinjin! Okay, so we're getting berries. We're getting some berries. We only lost 2 beavers. But we have 3 kids growing up, so we're still kind of in a net positive of beavers. Until we lose 1 more, then we're net negativing. The carrots are grown. Oh, and now we're breaking even. We are breaking even now. I mean, this is going to slow down some productions of things, but that'll be okay. We do have the carrots coming in now. I imagine the sunflowers, yeah, the sunflowers aren't going to be far behind. We have some berries coming back in. We've lost some woodcutters. We have the grill and the inventor coming in, which I have them to plant some potatoes still. So I guess that this will be a time to take a break, let the beavers pound some beaver and breed. Once these ones are harvested, I am going to cut them out and plant in this row of sunflowers and potatoes. Granted, I don't have any beavers to work the grill, but still, that is the plan, and I will be back. I lied, I'm still here because right as I said that, dry season came up, so probably should let you know that we got 3 days till dry season. Awesome! We missed it last time, I'm not missing it this time. Let's go to, this is gonna be, I'm gonna go normal play. Normal play. Watch this drought start. So the drought has started, it's cleared up there. This is not as fast as last time. And I feel like I was in normal play last time. Anyhow, drought started. We are good on food now-ish. We have 51 food. Nice amount of water, 69. Nice, nice, nice. Buildings come to an astonishing halt because we just don't have any lumber, which I guess I should kind of just pause the district center and let some beavers work in these places to get some lumber build up. I do have the berry collector halted while these berry bushes grow back in while our food's up, and let the farmers do their farming. I wish that they would get this one done soon, but I have to have lumber to get that done. So I can't really judge. 3.8 day dry season. Pretty much run-of-the-mill still. We haven't had any insane dry seasons yet. I would like to get across over to here and start pulling that wood. Pulling that wood. That sounded dirty. I think for now, putting a dam down here doesn't seem like the worst idea I've ever had. And then I'm going to throw in my woodcutter. Down there. See if we can't reach over there. I am not sure. If we do have the range down there, that'll be awesome. If not, worse things have happened to us. We'll let this dry season run out. I do have a lumber mill set up over here, so we can start getting to the point where we can farm our own wood. That will be a nice situation to get started. But for right now, we are focused on just survival, not progress. And that is, that'll be progress, not survival. So we'll see where we're at the end of this dry season. We'll see. All right, drought has ended. We've gotten a lot of our buildings done. We've gotten quite a few more beavers, but we've gotten quite a few more jobs. So I've kind of boosted everything up to their full capacity of workers. I'm just going to let things play out at this point. We have priorities for jobs set, and priorities are what's most important. We still don't really have a good source of wood coming in, but we have managed to get up here to where we are getting some of these trees if we can get a worker up there, which will be nice, but not necessary right now. We're clearing these out to plant some potatoes because we do have the grill made. We still don't have a worker for it. We do have 4 babies growing up. As wood comes in, it's being pretty much instantly used. I think we're working on... I don't know what the project at hand right now is. Are we down here working on the dam? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we are. I'm not sure exactly which project it is that's being done. It's the water wheel. The water wheel is being built right now. Hopefully, once we get up here and get these done, we do have some science coming in, so that will allow us to research the forester, which once we get some lumber, we can get the forester. Once we have all that done, we do have almost got enough science for it. And I would like to get the staircase, but we'll need the lumber for that too, to be able to get up here, get us the chestnut trees, and start getting our first batch of metal. So we're on our way to some success. Getting the second dam in will get us some more water reserves. I obviously would like to get the levee to block off more of this to give us more water. I want to get this done also to get us access to more of these trees. These are worth only 1 log though each, so they're not exactly hyper valuable trees, but trees are trees. Look at that. We had a whole like 2 days worth of wet season. That was amazing. That was an extremely valuable wet season, just enough to kind of fill up our rivers. Yeah. Wow, wet season does not last long at all. But doesn't matter. Had wet season. We'll go ahead and plan out what we can to get some potatoes growing. If we can get ahead of potato growth before the grilling starts, that would be, I guess, cool. This guy has nothing to do in range, so just doesn't need to exist. Kind of simple as that, I guess. Just doesn't need to exist. If he has nothing to do, he doesn't need to be there. We don't need all 4 of you there. If you can't get any wood in, you can't get anything. You can't do anything with no wood. Nothing can be done with no wood. That's a weird statement that just came out of my mouth, I guess. To all the women out there, I'd like to apologize. A lot of things can be done with no wood. Really, wood's not required for most anything to be done. So, you know, but in this context specifically, these builders can accomplish nothing without the wood from trees. Was my point. So they don't need to be working. I'm gonna actually take this down to 1 until we start getting in some lumber. I'm gonna start using the word lumber. No, I'm probably not. I'm still gonna use the word wood. It's still funny. It makes me giggle because I'm a 4-year-old inside. Yeah, so wet seasons are becoming more and more frequent, but they haven't become harsh yet. So, you know, we're dare I say we're thriving. Dare I say it. But I say that and then we'll start dying again here soon. But I'm gonna let these guys go, let these guys breed, and we'll probably be back when dry season starts. I mean, I guess it's in 0.8 days, and I can probably keep babbling. I really Like, we have 4 babies, we have 2 open jobs. I do have this knocked down to only 1 worker, so I would like them to breed more. Our water is staying full. We probably need more water containers, but I want to kind of wait until things get done. I do wish I was getting this done before the next wet season. That's not going to happen, and I don't see the point in water wheels when I'm getting this many droughts. I kind of feel like I would have been better off to plan out having a power wheel. How many logs? It takes 40 logs. This takes 50. I think I'm just going to run with the water wheel and let it live its life. As long as we get some in at first, it'll be okay. That's an 8-day dry season. We might not do too great here. That is a long dry season. Wow. Okay. For beginning game. But we don't have a lot of beavers to water, so I don't know how bad this will be. It's really hard to say how long this much water will last, but I don't think it'll last 8 days. And we were not emotionally prepared. That is... I'm going to use the word unfortunate. I don't know if there's another word for it. Aside from the word unfortunate. Putting a house there because it fills the gap completely. Makes it look nice there. You have nothing to do in range, then you don't need to be there. We are almost out of all reachable wood. Like, what do you do if you run out of reachable wood in this game? Like, does trees respawn at all? Like, it died, it died, it died. And I mean, I know the lumber mill will need some wood to run off of. So I mean, what do you do at the point that you run out of all usable wood? Like, have I just buffed this? Like, will these regrow? Will they respawn? Am I just done? Let's at least pause the grill. No point in wasting that wood. I mean, you can't really get wood back from destroying things, I don't think. Alright, so... I mean, these are seedlings up here, but they're dead seedlings. So now we have the forester. But I can't build it without this working. And I don't have any wood to feed it, even if it comes online. It's an interesting dilemma there. Interesting. I don't need this necessarily right now, so if I... Trying to think of creative ways I can get to things or get wood back, but I can't. Like, how much wood does it take to create one of these? It takes none. Okay, let's get rid of the grill. I mean, we can't use it without any wood anyhow. And it gave us no wood back. Cool, 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 cool. That's exactly what I was hoping to find out. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna, like, let this run for a little bit. And I'll come back when I find out if I've just completely buffed this or if some miracle will happen. Because I guess now this is, like, an interesting question of the dynamics of this game. Like, how will this function? So we'll find out. I'll find out and I'll let you know. So, no miracle happened, and I'm just going to have to raise the priority on trying to get the stuff to build it. I did move it away from the river, realizing that, like, water power is completely pointless in a situation where we have so much dry season. And I'm going to move to the lumber mill up here, running off a power wheel. And then I'll run off of windmills. And we'll see where we get with that. Hopefully that is more effective. But I did go back in time, loaded an old save file, and because yeah, no trees came back up. It just turns out if you run out of wood in the beginning of the game without being able to grow new wood, you lose. That's just it for this game. You're just done. So don't do that. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done that. All the games I've ran on this, and this just never happened to happen. Yeah, never happened to happen. Cool. All right, so we have everything in to make it. Yes. That's beautiful. It's so good. It's so good to not see the absolute destruction of my people anymore. My poor little beavers. Okay. I just did a lot of balancing to try to get things done. I have these paused. There's nothing for you to do in range anymore. So I guess just get destroyed. Plebeian. We're gonna unpause this. We're gonna unpause this. We're gonna let our little beavers do all the things. We're gonna unpause this because this is the only place where we have trees left right now. We have a reach of all the way over here. We're gonna plant a couple of rows of trees right here. We're gonna plant just the little baby birches. For 5 rows of them, that's just our starter trees, just to get us started, you know, just a little start. And then I want the big boys, the maples, bringing up the rest. Which, granted, I know that we can't grow all the way through there yet, but when we can, we will. We'll just blow out a little hole right here, so probably cancel planting right there, and I imagine that will cover the rest of that there. It's just that little spot there. That should actually do it. It should actually do it, and then we'll need to set up cutting for all of this down here. And then I'm gonna set up some more baby trees just because we have nothing coming in We'll set up some pines down back through here, since those will give us stuff to kind of use in the meantime. We will need to destroy this and this bush to put somebody to cut those down there, though. And we just need a worker. Just need a worker. Really, let's raise this all up, but let's just pause the building for now. We can't do anything until we have trees, so there's just no sense in it existing. We have this and we have this. I don't know. Kinda seems senseless. Now this drought here, if I remember, was the one that we hit. That was like an 8-day. Which is fine. It's just gonna have to be what it's gonna be. And we're gonna have to live with the consequences because we needed to get trees planted. Or we were going to die. We have our first baby trees in the ground. Ugh! I cannot believe that there's just no way around if you fail to have tree preparation ready by the time you run out of trees on like this small of a map. That is some seriously detrimental situation. Like, that's why I kind of didn't think about it, so I'm not used to being so confined on my map. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh well. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say, but oops. I guess it happens. Unexpectedly, it does. Alright guys, well, we have the trees planted. It's a big step. I'll probably let this idle a little bit off recording and everything. Don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, subscribe on YouTube. I'm used to Twitch, which I've stopped using altogether. I've just started doing my live streams here on YouTube. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like. Drop some comments on what you think we should name our little village and all those other things. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to hang around, we're doing some ARK playthrough, where if I die, I have to restart. We've done one episode, and we'll be doing them on Saturdays. I don't know what times, and hopefully here soon I'll have a set schedule for like streams and everything. But for Timberborn videos, I don't know what days I'm going to be dropping these, but whichever day this drop, I should be setting for these to keep dropping. So much love. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces out. Much love from Missing Millions.